Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. We have lions. So VM and I have been tracking together. It's so nice to have someone that tracks the way that VM does. Senzo also does an amazing job of tracking, as does Jandre. And because of where they sit, it really lends a good hand. And this is what we have found. We found the two older set of cubs of the Styx Pride. Not the little ones, and nothing with the adults yet, but there's been a lot of hyenas calling in this area. And so there is a possibility that the mums have done a wonderful job somewhere not far from us and possibly made a kill. But these cubs are not going to move until mums and aunties come to fetch them. Well, mums and aunties and possibly grandmom, depending on the makeup of the females. So last night we were stalking the Styx along the cut line. We are just north of that area. And so what I'm guessing has happened is the mums have left them here and then got off hunting. And then at some point they will come and collect. Because all of the cubs, the teeny ones that are not here, as well as these two other sets, are all too small for hunting. Very curious about something in the distance, and they would be this time of year. This time of morning and this age that they are. So they're huddled together because it's a little bit cold, but also with it being cooler, they are going to have some energy. They just know better than to move where they can't be found. So a mongoose, an impala, birds, anything is going to sort of catch their attention. I once had a couple of cubs this age who were left like this, and some giraffe came past, and one of the young males, like this little one that we're looking at now, about that size, started stalking this huge giraffe, and there was a few of them. And you could see these giraffes looking at this lion and seeing that it was a lion, but realizing that it's a little lion and sort of cocking their heads a little bit and going, "What are you doing? Why are you stalking us? You're so teeny tiny." You can see just the little bit of peach fuzz mane that's there on the side of his face and around his neck. Yeah, they are looking much better with their mange situation. There's one or two where it's more obvious, but they're in this little bundle of cubbos, so it's harder to see, but they are looking much better. I'm still amazed at how many males. So we counted 10 cubs in total with the Styx, and I believe we got up to, there was 2 that I couldn't ID properly 100% just because of where they were sitting and how they were moving, but it looks like there's at least 7 males within these 3 sets of cubs. And so if all of them survive in a few years, there's the possibility of a huge male coalition, which excites me beyond belief. All right, Jamie is up in the Masai Mara. She has a wonderful elephant. Jamie, it's nice to have you back from leave. It's nice to be able to work with you finally. So we're going to head back up to the Mara and see what she has to say. Yes, we are still with our cute and cuddly little Styx Cubs, who are being extremely diligent. There's one of the younger males that was busy off to the side and then went around, and then he's come back towards his siblings. It's amazing how much they want to assert their independence, but also how they need each other at the same time. And then, of course, keeping warm. Now, we've been sitting here patiently watching these adorable faces and trying to keep an eye out for mums and aunties and grandmoms and things coming back. Now, something that's oh, shame, a little bit of a stretch there. Something that's interesting to note, that if they do start coming back, let's say they have made a kill somewhere and they do start coming back, you're going to start hearing oof, oof, oof. It's a contact call that can go up to about 4 kilometers. But what you'll notice is when they hear the sound from their mums, they will pick up their heads, but they're not going to run straight there. They wait until a certain point, and I don't know if it's the pitch of the contact call or possibly the proximity, but they do definitely wait to a certain point and then will start moving. I've seen them start moving when the mum's about 1 kilometer away, and I've also seen them wait until mum comes directly up to them and cuddles with them a little bit and then moves off. I think it all just depends on what she's actually saying to them, to be honest. But you can see there's a little bit of boredom starting to step in. Judy, you're saying this is a snuggle fest. This is indeed a snuggle fest for sure. I can't say I would want to be part of it. Lions smell pretty bad, but it is cute to watch. You can see those little canines popping in. This is pure boredom, what's happening here. This is oral fixation with a bit of boredom. I was just thinking now, when we were coming down the cut line, VM picked up the tracks on the left-hand side of the vehicle, but I've only seen from these youngsters. I haven't seen any from the females crossing over, which is interesting. So I wonder if possibly they've maybe moved themselves a little bit over here from the 200 meters where they were south of the road as a thought. James is busy with something in the road, interestingly enough. So I think while we're keeping an eye on our Snuggle Fest of Lions here, we should head on over to him and see what he has in store. Hello, stick with me, this is super exciting. We have a reunion happening with these little youngsters from the Styx and their mums. I'm just trying to get you into position as best as I possibly can. Just stick with me. Hang on. Here they come. They could hear these mums before we could even see them or hear them ourselves. We've got the cubs right next to me here. Here they come running through the bush. So I'm sure that those mums are busy calling a little bit of oof, oof, oof. I'm just going to stop and listen for a bit. It looks like, hold on. Listen, do you hear? You hear them? Sorry guys, I know I'm being quiet, but that sound, we've been waiting for that sound. And here comes one of the young males. Waiting till the last moment to go and have a look. Now I could just barely see them and Paula. They don't want to be part of this, but I could just see a little bit of movement. We're going to try and see if we can see through the trees any of this greeting. But I think we caught most of the action just in time. Super excited. I'm so happy you could hear the sounds that we were talking about. That Now, unfortunately, I cannot go farther south from where I am. This is our southern boundary. And the update that I got from one of the other guides is that those females have indeed made a kill south from here. We're moving north. Unfortunately, they did not come out to show their faces. And it looks like we've just managed to catch the last little bit, but that was super, super, super exciting. That was really great interaction. Did you see how interested the cubs were, how their ears picked up, how they started loping and running to their mums and their aunties calling? Yeah, that was a good moment. We just managed to get it. So they're going to be south and on that kill probably for the rest of today, maybe until tomorrow. Let's head back up to Jamie, who's in the Mara, hoping to find her cuteness of lion cubs with the sausage tree pride, I believe, who I've never met. Let's see if she has had